I'm going to offend all of you, but I hate the new machines. I hate them.
You like envelopes?
Partly because, by the way, I do love the multi-check thing instead of the one at a time. But I think you forgot two of the very basic things. First of all, they're incredibly slow compared to the old machines. And secondly, there's no flat surface to put anything down on. And I'm always holding stuff in my hands and all of that. Your fault or Diebold's fault?
I'm not going to blame anybody. I like the feedback. I mean, that's interesting, sort of that staging area where you can put your stuff before you put it in. And speed-wise, but the difference is that for cash, if you ever deposit cash, it's immediate credit, right? I actually took a cab ride last week here in Boston. For years, I've used the use case of the cabbie, right, who's carrying around a wad of cash, and it's very unsafe, right? You get robbed. But all you have to do is stop at a B of A ATM and feed it in. You immediate credit. It does the counterfeit validation right there on the spot. So the speed there is, it's more time maybe upfront speed, but there's no back end, right? But I'm sorry, we'll work on making it faster.
I really don't hate them that much, but those are two problems.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask some questions?
Me? Yeah.
I have a job now designing innovation lab for our customer, and it will be for medium and small companies. And based on your experience, if you could tell me what is like crucial first on design side, but then on people actually using it, so that we don't have machines that nobody wants to drive.
No, it's easy. It's flexibility. So we have one big room and we have flexible walls, so you can set up different spaces. We finally discovered, it took us a couple years to figure this one out. If you go to a sign maker, who does billboards, they can create magnetically backed photos. So now what we'll do is we'll take someone with a 12 or 15 megapixel camera and go take pictures of a location, turn them into magnetically backed things, and we stick them to the wall. And it's the cheapest, easiest way to sort of set up the walls and make it look like you are where you are. And it actually works much better than I would have expected.
So where was that when I visited?
You were in the streets of Boston.
Streets of Boston,
yeah.
Right. Fascinating.
But that's really the number one is flexibility, and having, and then hire people who know how to work around the rules, but not break the rules.
Yeah.
One more. Yep.
Question about team competition. You mentioned in the beginning there were 7 staff and probably about half deep in the business and half techies. Having followed on the heels of Mark's presentation, I have to ask about design and whether things like a flat shelf or how the SUV versus the compact interact with the ATM. If you feel like you've got all that covered, or maybe by virtue of their talent.
Yeah, it's a great question. If there's one thing everybody bugs me about all the time is we need more artistic talent and more design talent on the team. What we tend to do, though, is our goal is to be as low fidelity as possible, actually. So we stay because when it comes to the cosmetics or the brand, we have a very strong sort of brand image team that works on that sort of thing. Certainly for the online design. So we focus much more on base functionality and what the experience might be like, and let the downstream processes sort of work on that piece. But you raise a good point. We don't generally get into sort of device or space design. We let experts do that.